Man, it's hot up here.
Yeah. You have to say hi to the camera.
Hi.
Hello, France. Hello, Paris. It's the Mighty Underdogs live from somewhere in Paris.
Inspirational, motivational. Had to maneuver the set of the confrontation. Even though it was my dance, I'm out. Already did my dance, rock away. All about it on the platform. Can that's something that pass by. Why ask why? My way through the crowd with the side to side. Take a push up on the touch cause I ain't shy.
Latif came over to my place and started listening to some beats and picked one and was like, okay, that sounds cool. That could work and I could write something like this. Then he heard another one and was like, okay, that one too is kind of fresh. Then we got to like 3, 4, 5. We got up to 10 and he said, all right, don't play me anything else. I'm going to start with this and let's do something. And within like a half an hour, we had decided to call Gab, because I used to work with Gab at a day job like a long time ago, and we always wanted to do a project together, and it was just good timing for everybody to get together and write some music.
Well, we got to a point where we had done a lot of songs, and we felt like, okay, who else would we like on specific tracks, and who would work? We wanted to pick people that were to do stuff on songs that were maybe a little bit outside of their comfort zone, but that we knew they would sound good on, or they would like the subject matter or something like that. So so that was why, like Damian Marley, we chose to put him on a track that was hip hop, but it was very conscious. Yeah. Because we thought he would probably croon to that more than if we had sent him a kind of fake dance hall track or something like that. So we had him on that one. MF Doom, we could have had him, on like just a kind of rambling track about nothing specific, but we thought, what if we put him on the gunfight track? It has a very theme, and and have him play with that theme as well. So we just kind of, after we were finished with songs, we sat back and looked at the record and thought, what do we want people on? What would other people sound good on? What tracks would they sound good on? We just kind of wrote out a wish list and approached people, and a lot of people were into doing it.
Yeah. We got Damian Marley, MF Doom, Lyrics Born, DJ Shadow, you know what I'm saying? Casual from Hieroglyphics. Yeah. On the Fatboy Slim, we got a Fatboy Slim remix on there. We got a bunch of good shit. We got my boy from Hocus Pocus on there. Yeah. Bob Simmons on there. And the whole record, we just wanted to take you on an excursion, you know what I'm saying? We wanted to go ahead and take you to other places. So that's what we did. We want y'all to come with us right about now as we go into this next city right here. Yeah. Come on, we want to take you away.
Well, when we knew that we were doing a European version of the record, we wanted to kind of, in the spirit of the first album, of the original, the American version, in the way that we had those guests that were able to kind of expand and give texture to the world that we were trying to create. We wanted to do the same thing with the European release and give it allow it the space to live and breathe in with European artists as well. So we got Hocus Pocus, the Fatboy Slim remix to Laughing At You. He just picked that song. Okay. Yeah, we sent him the album. He was like, I like that song. I want to do that song. We also have Bumcello did a remix.
Oh.
Gunfight is a Wild West spaghetti jam type of a song. Latif came up with the concept. The beat has to me, a rock feeling to it, and that's what you were going for, right?
Yeah.
And then when Latif came with his verse, it was kind of like he kind of just set the tone. It's a Wild West, and Latif wrote the hook as well. It's a Wild West gunfight type of a song. So then I just ran with that. It was like, okay, if we're gonna go Wild West, I'm gonna play a narrator. Like I tried to go, Wild West. I tried to really go in that mode with my verse, almost like a narrator of a Wild West type of a movie. And then Doom just completed the song because Doom does stuff like that anyway. So he was a real easy fit for the song. So, you know, that was a really fun song to do.
About a quarter to 5.
Ill Vacation, that was with the homeboy Lyrics Born. That was a Quantum Posse cut, which we really wanted for this record. And that was one when I heard the music, I just felt like, oh wow, it just feels like a vacation, but it's different, you know, it's kind of upbeat. You don't really hear that type of a beat in hip hop too much, so I thought it was really fun to do and approach in that way. And I just kind of had, you know, and I wrote my verse and I wrote about kind of like a crazy departure, you know, like getting to wherever that place was. And then when Gab heard it, he just went, you know, totally creative, fanciful style with it, and went to a crazy island. And then Lyrics Born also, we knew, you know, he's a crazy guy too, and he wrote a real crazy verse. So I think all of us being as insane as we are made it so that the track itself is insane.
She smiled back, real shine, so hard it hurt, but it really was a breath that was hurt. So the rest of her body was a tough piece of work. She dropped me off 3 feet from the curb, and tipped what I had left in my bird. Stepped into a mighty tickle serve, went through security first. Shook me down from my computer, my shoes, and my shirt. Socks a little dirty, and jumped on a plane. Had to smoke before a nigga sounded insane. Then the cutest little stewardess jumped up from the back, got mad when she spilled my drink, when she plopped in my lap. All I had to show was a wet spot for that. Memory was warm when we hit the tarmac. I was dressed in all black, like my last name was Cash. Grabbed my bag, she dashed out, bagged me a cab with the Russian fast driver from the land of Pakistan. And his radio was blasting, bumping the class. She turned around in the seat. It was a gifted cab. What's up, man? Yo, what up, T? It was an ill vacation. What you doing out here? Ill vacation.
Escape is a song about record labels, major record labels, being the plantation and artists escaping from slavery. In terms of record deals, you know, we kind of made that metaphorical. You know, a lot of people think, you know, major record deal will do, and that's a great thing, beautiful thing. Shout out to all the people and all the major labels and all of that. But you know, at the end of the day, I think if you're an artist that does this for the long term, you want to be able to have creative control over your work in the long term, and you don't want to be dictated to. You don't want to be dictated. If somebody brings you on and says, we're going to do this for you and we're going to do that for you, you look at it as a partnership, you know. And I think that as artists that have been in the indie game as long as we have, and you know, having dealt with majors as well, and having, you know, with Black Alicious having had a major label record deal, just that whole analogy of it's really better in the long term to be independent, you know, and to have more control over what you do. So Escape is basically just us as artists expressing, you know, the need for control over your product, rather than giving the control away to somebody who's going to be dictating to you what to do with your talent, and taking big slices of whatever money is made off of it, while you get this much.
I think also Mr. Lift's like some of Mr. Lift and Acrobatics verses are also like about escaping other people's opinions of you, and making and being truly creatively free, and not letting other people's opinions of you and who you are, you know, and because they think that you're supposed to be a conscious rapper, or you're supposed to rap about this or rap about that, you know, being able to write about whatever it is that you want to write, because that's who you are.
Trapped in the box that I just can't flee. So many sides to me. Got a lot of heart. My art started off so politically charged and got large. People expect that. Mama just rep that. No, I follow life wherever it go, and I'm dying to know the answers to many questions. Life lessons, leaving many impressions. All of which are fresh when expressed in a session where I make mistakes, be intentionally left in.
Right. Thank you very much for your time and your kindness.
Thank you.
Thank
See
you.
Alright.
you on stage.
Balance, wanna escape the wrath of countless capers. How am I to stack denounce the powers that be in the advance? I vow my style will always make it